you guys. Alright, it's Crystal here, and we've got another monthly book chat underway. And this one's going to be a little short and sweet, as we've been super busy for October, just absolutely slammed. So let me start right away with you guys. Now, I might say the name of this wrong, I'm sorry if I do. This book is Ara, the Star Engineer. This book is a children's book. This is actually an advanced reading copy, so the actual book would be hardcover, and it will also come with a mini booklet. But this was created by people that work at Google. This book is not put out by Google, but some of the engineers and other staff really have a passion for teaching girls about coding and engineering. And this entire book talks about this girl, Ara. And throughout the whole book, you can see it's very colorful. And there's a lot of coding equipment. Some of the graphics actually have some computer coding and JavaScript and things patterned in the background so that it just becomes familiar for children. This was really cool. The little girl is actually creating her algorithm, and so she has each step written out. So this is a really great kid-friendly book that introduces coding as a career. In the back of the book, I'm going to flip through it here. In the back of the book, there's an excerpt from 4 different real-life engineering superheroes. And what I really love is that each of these women in the science field here, we have a prolific problem solver, an intrepid innovator, a code commander, and a tenacious troubleshooter. Each one of these women have given advice for kids when it comes to engineering and innovation. So I think that's really awesome that the kids can actually see the faces of these different female scientists and read what their advice is. And in the back of the book is a vocabulary section here, a glossary with words like algorithm, brainstorming, computing power, data center, engineer, and it gives all of the descriptions of what these are. Now, the really cool thing about this book is that all of the profits, I'm going to read it here just to make sure that I give you the exact information. All the profits from this book are donated to charities that encourage women and girls' participation in STEM fields. So like I said, this is a passion project by some female scientists that really wanted to engage kids, and specifically girls, in the area of engineering and coding. So this book is already out on the market. It's just come out. And it'll be in my Amazon shop under the reading corner. So you can find it at amazon.com/shop/theteacherswife. And I will try to put the link in the comments as well so you can get to it right away. But this is Ara, the Star Engineer. The next book is a personal favorite only because it's 2 of my best blogging friends. This is 100 Things to Do in Cleveland Before You Die. So if you have any road trips planned in the Midwest in the next year, if you live anywhere near the Ohio area, this is a really awesome book. This is by Deb Thompson and Tanya Prater, and they are absolutely fantastic at sniffing out some of the best things to do in the areas that maybe you won't even find online. And believe it or not, I live in the Midwest, and I've been to much of the country, and I haven't been to Cleveland yet. So I was really excited to read through this book because I really need to get down there. So they talk about watching a movie under the stars. It talks about places to go in the public square, the bird trails, beaches, paying homage to Superman, the trolley car, the state's oldest general store. There's 100 things to do. So this will also be in my reading shop. Make sure that you pick this up for anybody that lives in, near, or road tripping to Ohio area. Alright, so I have 2 more sets of book brands here that I wanted to talk about really quickly. And both of these I'll be having giveaways in the next week or 2 on my blog. So make sure that you check back in the next week as I will be posting these. So I'm working on a sponsored project with Simon & Schuster for these ready-to-read books. So they sent me these 3 books, and I will be doing some ready-to-read giveaways, which is awesome for holidays. And I gotta tell you guys, these books have been absolutely fantastic for when my kids are young. I always pick up a whole bunch of these, and then anytime they lose a tooth, the Tooth Fairy brings them a new book, and then they slip. Tooth Fairy puts a book right in the front. So these ready-to-read books, there's, all sorts. Here's a PJ Masks one. Busy Bug Builds a Fort, Rainbow, and I know Henry and Mudge was always my son's favorite. We have a lot of these in our house. And the last one is one of all of our favorite book groups is National Geographic Kids. So they sent me this huge stack of books here, and these are all books in their Weird But True series. So I won't talk about each book much, but they have a Weird But True Christmas facts. This thing is so fun. This talks about, 300 festive facts from around the world. So this one is the world's largest Christmas pudding weighed more than a hippo. My boys especially absolutely love these books. And the fun thing is that these books are perfect for reluctant readers, for kids that maybe struggle to read in larger quantities, because each page just has a few facts. It's very highly illustrated, and some of the stuff is just crazy, crazy weird, or really fun to read about. So this is a Christmas edition. Let's see, I've got a Greek mythology edition of the Weird But True series, which is got lots of illustrations, easy to read segments, and little bullet points and blocks on the side. So there's the Greek mythology one. This one, I always loved these. These are very interactive. This is the Weird But True Cool and Crazy Sticker and Doodle book. So the entire paperback book encourages you to do mazes and word searches and draw and write, doodle, color, just kind of mark up the book everywhere and all of these interactive things. Look at this. The first bubble gum made in 1906 was called Blibber Blubber. So, did you know that? And a man once blew a bubble gum bubble that was larger than a basketball. So, this one has 150 stickers with it that kids can do. These are really awesome for road trips. I love to buy these holiday road trips, summer road trips. It helps the kids pass the time in the car and they're not watching the TV all the time. Alright, last stack here. Keep it short and sweet. This is the National Geographic Kids Weird But True books, volumes 1 through 10. So each of these books has 350 facts. Weird but true facts. And my kids, I'm actually going backwards here. My kids love these things. And you know what I really love doing is we keep these by their bed. And then at night when it's bedtime and we don't really have time for, a whole chapter or a book to read, we'll say, okay, each kid can pick out, 2 weird facts to read. And then as a family, we read some weird facts. So, let's see. Here's one. A cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds. A snail would take about 220 hours to crawl 1 mile non-stop. Who has time to think of these things? But these things are awesome, and my kids love them. So, also coming up in the next week or two, I'm going to have a giveaway for all of these Weird But True books. And they also sent this fun canvas tote. I don't know if it's reflective. There we go. To kind of go with all of their books. So keep that on your radar on my blog, survivingateacherssalary.com. And that's it, you guys. If you guys have any awesome reads, if you've got any books that are on your Christmas wish list, let me know. Again, National Geographic Kids, Weird But True books, ready to read books are awesome for stocking stuffers, tooth fairies, everything in between. I've got Tanya and Deb's 100 Things to Do in Cleveland Before You Die. And are the Star Engineer, put out by some engineers and scientists that work at Google that have a passion for getting girls interested in coding and in the STEM field. So, you guys have an awesome week, and thanks so much.